Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock number 79. My name is Valerie Bott, and I hope you're having a great weekend and a great Sunday. It's probably Monday in Australia, but it's too early for Australians. I want to say a big hello to everybody here. We've got Live to Fly channel. First, we've got Zach Thong. Got Happy Sunday to Sparky. How are you feeling, Sparky? Pole vault is here. Beep, beep. Artist O' the Day, pole vault, if you didn't know. We got Chad Freeman, happy Sunday. Edward Richard, E. Urban, Pookie Ann, hello, hello. Let's see, I thought I saw Allie. Where is Allie? Hugh Caldwell, that works. Oh, here's Ali Gratia. We've got Limey Redneck. Isomatic. This is awesome. Justine. Hello to you and Kurt. Let's see. And Keith. This is great. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate also if you could hit that thumbs up button, please. Button. Covered by, oops, I missed it. Covered by CQ. Good to see you, Chris. Okay, I'm going to sing a song. So if you, I played this already twice, but it's my new song, so I'm going to play it again because I have to, I don't have to. I'm going to make a video of it. I don't have to do anything, I guess. Deep burrito, hey, hey, hey. But I want to make a video of it. And so I want to play it without messing up all the way through, at least once before I try to record it. We're actually going to talk about this next Friday with Smitty and me, where we're kind of talking about recording checklist. So I need to not be a hypocrite when we talk about it, so I should do some of the checklist. So I think this is going to be called Silence. We can vote on that. I'm not married to it. I don't know how to say how I feel. I could draw you a picture, a fish stuck in the mud, held by the torrent, and a fork in the river. But I struggle and wriggle and fight to survive. If wishes were horses, then beggars would ride. Well, I should try living out loud before I die in the silence. Come out from behind all the clouds on the shoulders of giants. I'm too scared to scream, too frightened to cry out, too filled with heartbreak, depression, and self-doubt. But I should try living out loud before I die in the silence. Don't breathe a word till a slip of the tongue releases the floodgates. I try to hold back, keep it under my hat. I never learn from my mistakes. It starts as a whisper and turns to a roar, like the calm of the ocean when it rips up the shore. Well, I should try living out loud before I die in the silence. Come out from behind all the clouds on the shoulders of giants. I'm too scared to scream, too frightened to cry out, too filled with heartbreak, depression, and self-doubt. I should try living out loud before I die in the silence. Oh, the silence, it howls like the winds in a storm, like the wolves at the full moon, like a baby newborn. Well, I should try living out loud before I die in the silence. Come out from behind all the clouds on the shoulders of giants. I'm too scared to scream, too frightened to cry out, too filled with with heartbreak, depression, and self-doubt. Well, I should try living out loud before I die in the silence. I should try living out loud. Okay, also, this says Capo 3. I don't want Capo 3, I want a Capo 2. So let's change that right now. Save. Okay. Let's see. Backing it up. Aww. That's so sweet of you, David. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get down to there. Like, this one's up to date, and this one is like 4 minutes behind. That's how I work. Pova is an amazing artist. Y'all are going to be shocked. So, okay. Herbs always has a little comeback. I think it's even better than your macaroni art. Oh, thank you, Allie. I'm like, I got a notification. What does it say? I hate when YouTube gives me a notification. I'm like, did I mess something up? Oh, okay, it's Tommy. I love Tommy Aloha. Herbs. Pulfon is dancing like there's a lobster clamp to his big toe. I'm trying to throw the chat summary off. That's pretty funny. I like that a lot. We should do that. See if we can get the best chat summary. Who can get the best one? Good morning, Steve-O. How you doing, cuz? Ooh, the 1 foot spinny. That's like a ballet dancer. Charlie Gabalden, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. This is the sweetest. David, thank you. Said, I never learn from my mistakes. Aw. You're awesome. Have you set up your stuff so we can have you live stream? Oh, thank you, Allie. Let's see. Let's see. Steve Turgoose, great to see you. E-Urban has to leave early. They work at 3. Got a new job. I'm real excited for you. Sounds like it's a good deal. Pookie asks how the job's going. Working junk. Today is my second day. Hopefully you make less mistakes today. I think you will. I think it sounds like a good deal. It's really like who you work with that makes all the difference. I had gotten a question about how I'm doing my songs when I'm performing. So I thought I would show you. So I use this. So I have like an Amazon Fire tablet thing that I got. Like, it was pretty cheap. It was like $50. I got it on sale. And then I have this app called Open Song. And Open Song lets you collect all your songs. There's an app for your computer, and you can put them in there. And it's for churches, but it works for me too. But every time I open it on the computer, it's like, would you like to download the entire King James version of the Bible? And I'm like, no, thanks. I don't need that for right now. Appreciate y'all. But so it lets you have different folders. So I have a folder for covers, originals, and Christmas songs, because you know me, I love Christmas songs. So I put all my songs in here, and so I have like, it lets you does them alphabetically. And let me do one that's originals. So let me see one that actually looks nice. I don't always put the chords in there. Okay, so this one is good. So it shows like you have the yellow chords and the white text. And so you just, it has a little edit screen. So you put all your words in, and you put the chords in. And if you put a period before the chords, they turn up yellow. And then you can put all different sorts of things like BPM and capo and all, and it'll it'll transpose your songs from, like if I have it right now in E minor, I play this in E minor chords, but I capo too. So when I went to play this, me and Mr. Smith played this, and I had this, and I was like, let's play this song. Well, he was playing without a capo. So I transposed it to F sharp minor so that it was right for him. And then I can go back and forth. So it's pretty nice. And it has a way where you can either have the words really big and it'll scroll, or it'll fit all on one page, which is what I like. And it lets you, so it has all the different songs, and then it lets you make sets. So for this last show, I made a set of 25 songs. I played 21 of those songs, and then I ran out of time. But it was all good. I knew there was too many. So it lets you, and then you can be like, oh, I want to play this one first, or, and you can just move them around. So that's nice. And so it's called Open Song, and it was free. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's called Open Song, and it was a free app, and I highly recommend it. So that was my app of the day. Who am I, Leela? That was my app of the day. I'm no Leela. Let's see. Doing stuff soon. Okay. Do it soon. It'll be awesome. Oh, no, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. I saw the Valerie concert. Woo! I'm going to show you some pictures from it, too. Team Priya's like, no, thanks. I got them with the murder song. I think they enjoyed the murder song. I have a murder song, if you heard it. This is interesting. If Jesus recorded an album, do you think it would sound like Rick Astley? I think maybe. Who do I think it would sound like? That's a really good question. Rick Astley's a good one. Because he's got the big voice, but also, very pure. So that could be it. What are these chord thingies? I like the Open Song app. And then And then also, I can't really show you because I'm not very good at live streaming. But it has a Open Song app for the computer. And that's where I do it all because I'm too lazy to try to type on that little stupid screen. And I put it, and then I just save them into my Google Drive and open them from the Google Drive. And it works out really well. Oh, yay, I'm glad you got it. So Steve-O got the What the Flock patch. I'm going to sew it to my bucket hat. You're just going to pin it with the safety pin. That's cool, too. I'm so glad you got it. So everybody else who I sent, I realized, I thought I had sent them all, but I forgot Lauren and Kathy's are sitting here. So I will send those tomorrow. It is free for a reason. App of the day. Oh, no. See, Herb says Jesus would sound like David Bowie. Maybe. That's a good one, too. Shelly, great to see you. Okay. So we'll start with things to talk about this week. I did a lot of crap this week. But the most fun thing I did was I went on, of course, my continued vacation with Hugh Caldwell. And this week we did a road trip, or continued our road trip. And we went through America at different amazing things in America. So, Hugh, I hope you're enjoying America. So let's see. First, we went to the giantest rocking chair. It's the world's largest rocker chair, and it's in Gulfport, Mississippi. And it's so big that there we are standing on top of it, and look how little we are on the whole big rocking chair. We're tiny because it's a huge rocking chair. So Hugh says, love America. Oh, and David says, if Jesus recorded an album, he would sound like John Lennon or old Bob Dylan. Actually, young Bob Dylan, I think you mean. We are off your rocker. That's right. Oh, no, Charlie's in it. Charlie should just be a stand-up comedian. You don't even need to play guitar. You could just do quips Let's see. Okay, so then after we went to the rocker, we went to the world's largest pistachio. That's right, McGinn's Pistachio Tree Ranch. And there we are, standing next to the giantest pistachio ever. It was huge. Hugh tried to eat it. I said, stop trying to eat it. Now we've got the Lucy, the giant elephant. And then we got to stand on top. So we're on top there at the, can you see? There we are. Hi. We went nuts. We went nuts for pistachios. Right? We just make big stuff here. Call it tourist destination. How did we get up? We had to we took a helicopter, Zach. We had to take a helicopter to the top of Lucy the elephant. We do the unexpected here. We do the unexpected. So last thing we did this week, me and Hugh. Oh, that's a good one. Right? Why not put up a large giant sculpture in your lawn and charge money for it? That's right. We could have brought the pistachio for the elephant. Pookie is right. Get up, but you drag me back in. All right, so last thing we did was we visited the Jolly Green Giant statue. Which way am I going? I like this because it's like an upskirt photo of the Jolly Green Giant. And there we are at the bottom. So they have a little viewing platform. I guess we could have been looking up, but we weren't. So that's us at the Jolly Green Giant. So that's what me and Hugh did this week. Yeah, pretty much. It was jolly old times. The Jolly Green Giant don't got no pistachios. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. You would think, right? I like Justine's. Oh my. It has been a huge week with you. Huge. It was a huge week. Okay, so how do I take this off? Here we go. So that was me and Hugh's adventures this week in traveling with Hugh. I should make a thing. Traveling with Hugh. I think we're at so many. We have, that was 50. We now have 50 me and Hugh vacation photos. So next time we're in Gulfport, we were going to go visit David's sister. I like it, right? And we need a musical montage. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Do you even know what the Green Giant is? Did I explain to you while we were visiting? I can't remember. So that was mostly what my week was about, because we did that a lot. Oh no. So, waiting for the punchline. I'm like, should I continue my sentence? The Hugh and You Road Show. That's a good name of it. Not mouse. Maybe we don't know the whole story there. We don't know the whole story. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the whole joke. What did the elephant say to the naked man? You can breathe through that? Somebody was like, also, how do you breathe out of that thing? Yeah, they're funny. Okay. So this week, I got back to the gym this week. I was proud of myself because I've been lazy, and I'm less lazy because I did that. And Oh wow. So Shelly was worried about Alice, but she just went to see HR at her work, was watching the phone, went to sleep in her car, phone turned off, battery was low, and Shelly was worried. So, but you're surprising her with a kitten today. Nobody tell Alice about the kitten. Nobody tell Alice. I did see Jim Guy, but I just stay on the opposite side. It's Jim Guy. I should just call him Jim. But I went to the gym and did that. That was good. I went to the dentist, did my teeth cleaning. I went to a concert on Wednesday night with Steve Poltz and the Shook Twins and Madeline Hawthorne up at Planet Bluegrass. And Planet Bluegrass is beautiful, and it's where we have song school. And it's right on the St. Vrain River, which is kind of a creek at that point, honestly. But it's a river, technically. But it's not like the Mississippi. It's pretty tiny. And it's right on there's like a cliff edge, and it's right at the base of this cliff. So you look up, and it's just like cliff face all the way around you. And it's gorgeous. And they have a big outdoor stage where they have the festivals. And then they have a thing called Wildflower Pavilion. And it's like a giant barn, but it's really nice. Really giant barn. And it's got a beautiful stage, and the top of the stage is cut out, like the wall is cut out on top, and you can see the cliff behind you, and it's just gorgeous. And the sound is really great, and visually it's really good. And they got new chairs since last time I was there, so that was nice because they were a lot more comfortable. And it was amazing because, I talk about Steve Poltz a lot because I did song school lessons with him, and he's amazing. Somebody's backing up. So he writes amazing songs. If you don't know Steve Poltz, you should check him out because he writes like funny songs and sad songs and story songs, and he's just really a great performer. And his last name is Poltz, Steve Poltz. And he's written songs with Jewel, and he's just very awesome. And then the Shook Twins were amazing. I had not heard of them before. But they're two sisters, twins, and they play guitar and banjo and had percussion, and they each have like two mics. So they would have like regular mic and then like reverb mic, and one had like super crazy reverb mic and one had just like medium reverb mic. So it was really nice. It gave some good effects, and their harmonies were insane. Y'all, the harmonies were insanity. They were so good. And they were really funny too, and really sweet. And normally play with like a full band, so it was kind of nice to see just like the two of them get to play by themselves. And then the third person was Madeline Hawthorne. And if you don't know Madeline Hawthorne, she is freaking amazing. She's got like the best voice of all time, like just crazy huge voice for, well, she's probably taller than me, but she's not big or anything, but she's got a huge voice. And they all just write amazing songs. Madeline plays in a full band with one of the guys here. There's Bonnie and Taylor Sims. They're married, but they also have like an act. They used to be Bonnie and the Clydes, but now Bonnie's been playing with a band called Big Richard, and Taylor does other stuff too and has other bands, but then now he's doing lead guitar with Madeline, and they're like touring everywhere. So all three of them have the same manager, all three of these acts. And they did kind of a last-minute show because they're all in town for their manager's wedding. And they did it in the round, so like they played 1, 2, 3, all the way around. And it was great. It was super intimate, it was super funny, and it was the best show. I had a great time. If you don't know Big Richard, you should check them out, definitely. They're bluegrassy, amazing harmonies. It's 4 women. They have like guitar, banjo, stand-up bass, and cello, I think. I don't know if they've changed people a couple of times, but they have 4 people for sure. And their version of Creep is like one of the best. Definitely check them out. And it is funny. It's supposed to be. There's what? So 8 people are still waiting for me to impress them. That's fine. Let's see. Justine said Detroit Film Theater had a showing of the original Japanese Godzilla movie 12 years ago and went the first night and they had a giant inflated Godzilla. That's funny. I went to there's a new venue that we're looking at booking in Longmont, and it's called Longmont Social. And it's giant room, and it has a bar and then some food. But it also has, and an outdoor space too. But it also has like cornhole, like a tournament cornhole field, and then it has axe throwing, and there's an escape room, and it has like all these different little spaces that I didn't even see. So but then at the front door they have a giant Wolfman, like Werewolf of London kind of Wolfman, and I should have taken a picture of it because it was so huge, but it made me think of that. It was cool. Hey Ryan Hall, hope you're doing well. Okay, I missed something, but that's okay. Oh, that's so sweet that Alice subbed. I appreciate that. Kill Switch Click, good to see you. Let's see. Being on the Longmont Tiny Deck appears to have helped. I first was like, I got a sub, but then I realized it was just pole vault being 3 accounts that night. It's, I think, the only one I got. But it was definitely a fun show, and people were really sweet afterwards. Steve-O's daughter went to see Jelly Roll concert Friday night and met her great with Bunny, and also has poster signed by both Jelly and Bunny. That is so fun. Pole vault likes cornhole. It's also a game. Cornhole is beanbags, and then you have a big board, and it has a hole in it, and you try to put the beanbag in the hole, and like there's things like if you get closer to the hole, you get a point, and then so there's like a what do I want to call it? I don't know. You get closer, and there's a word for that. It's target. I don't know. That's not the right word either. But you get closer to the hole, and you get points, and then you get in the hole, you get more points, and the more points wins. Points are winning. That's fun. So, and then Friday night, I did the Tiny Deck concert at Longmont Public Media. And thank you so much to everybody who watched it. The people at Longmont Public Media were like, what? You have so many people watching? And I was like, yeah, I do. And so I acted like that was just normal. But you guys are awesome, and I really appreciate you. And you blew up the chat. And if you saw, man, nobody chatted last week or the week before. And I looked like 2 weeks back at an indoor concert they had. And they had a 2-hour show with like 4 acts. And there were 10 total comments. I mean, in the live stream, like chat comments in the whole show. And you guys blew it up. So it was awesome. And I hope it was okay. I know at the end it was super dark. It didn't seem so dark for me. I was like, finally, the sun's not glaring me in the eye. But it was dark on the video. I definitely saw that. But I went and looked in all your chat, and Alice, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for subscribing. You're awesome. Okay, so Tiny Deck photos. So here's the little Tiny Deck poster that they had up around everywhere. And I'm right in the middle. That one's me in the middle. That's me. And there's my name on there too. Name, and then I'm in the middle. Okay, and then, so there's 14 of these, so get ready. So this is the control booth that they have. So I'm playing just outside this control booth on the deck there. And this is Sergio. He's the director of Longmont Public Media. And so this is how he set up the live stream for you all to do it, for y'all to watch. And there was a big fancy camera outside. So this is me out on the porch from the other direction. And that's like the city building across the street. And so here's me on the screen. I'm on their fancy screen. I thought it looked fancy. And then here's me out on the porch with my friend Tim, and Tim got me the gig. And Tim works there too. And so there's us at the beginning. And then there's some people who came out early. And then people brought their chairs, and they had some folding chairs. And this woman who's on, which this side. This woman here in the blue on the end, she is so sweet. And at the end of the show, she came up and she was like, I was watching on the live stream and I liked it so much and I came out to watch you in person. Is that not the sweetest thing? Is that not, I mean, how sweet is that? How sweet is that? It was so sweet. I couldn't believe it. So she was really sweet and came and talked to me afterwards. And then many vibes, good to see you. So then here's some more people. You can kind of see the people. They're kind of spread out. They weren't too close because I'm up high. Guess you can't really see me. And there I am in the shadow. So here's a better shot of like everybody watching. And there's a little church across the street. And there were some homeless people. They go to that church afterwards at night for dinner or something. And they were sitting on the porch watching. And that was neat too. And there's me again. And then, oh, this is my friend Jedi. And he climbed this thing. And so, and I was like, you didn't know there was acrobatics or something? I said like that. That was my friend Jedi doing this thing. And he climbed up here and he almost fell. But he did take a really good photo of me, which I did not include in this. But it was a good shot. And then, so, oh, also this thing here is called Longmont Bike Taxi. And it's this really sweet guy. And he bike taxis people everywhere. So he showed up and he listened for a long time too. And then these are my friends over here. These are my friends and they showed up after work and here's a little picture of them too. They're my sweet friends and they came in to see me and I appreciate them. They're in love. So that was my pictures from the Tiny Deck concert. I wanted to say hello to Many Vibes. Ryan said I saw the last of it and it was dark. It was super dark. Thank you so much for that, though. And I know I must like the dress. Thank you. I really like my dress. I never wear it for things like this, and it was good. Ooh. I want that. I want that. Yeah. You're like, I would like to share that, please. It's like a rickshaw. Mm-hmm. Sparky. Let's see, Many Vibes. Okay. So we did Q photos. We did Longmont public media photos. Oh, I know. So I also made some new patches this week. And I sewed them to my jacket. And here's some up close photos of new patches. Well, you've seen, hold on. Patches. Let me show you in order. So you've seen this one first, is a Raccoon Slayer Hugh Caldwell patch. I showed you that one last week. So I've got that one on my jacket. And then this is the new one I made. It's a little Mr. Smith. It says hit it hard. And he's playing his little drum. So that's the same as his little emoji. If you're a member, you can use his emoji. And this was the second version. The first version came out like crap. But the second version, I learned how to download this font, which was bigger, and that worked out well. And then I put the brown thread last, and that made a big difference. Look at the little emojis. It's just like that, isn't it? Isn't it just like that? And the hue one is also just like the little emoji. So I was pretty excited that because that part is the hardest part. Is the sewing them is really not that hard, except for like getting it registered correctly, like getting everything set up. And sometimes the bobbin is not right. You have to like get it finessed just a little bit. But that part's easy. It's the drawing it out and trying to get it to like, you have to be like black thread, yellow thread, all the threads. Oh, hey, Mr. Smith. Speaking of Mr. Smith, there's a little tiny Mr. Smith patch on my jacket now. And then this one from was it last week? I don't know if it was last week or the week before. Time means nothing to me anymore. But then we were speaking about the importance of public urination, finding a good bush, of not trying to, don't just pee in a parking lot. This is really where that came from. But then it sounded wrong, right? It doesn't sound right. But I thought that was hysterical. So I drew a little bush. And I really think Allie's the only one who's going to get this. Allie's going to think this is funny. But so I put them, let's see. What's that? Oh, okay. Chris number 2. Okay, I thought Chris number 2 was here. Just Chris number 1. Always. Yeah. Allie gets it. Oh, Yerma says it looks like weed. Kind of does. I did a special contour this way. I did a special contour stitch in the bush so that it looks more bushy and not just like flat across. It was hard. Steve likes it. So I sewed them all on my jacket. So I've got the What the Flock. Oh, I also changed my What the Flock patch to be. How come I can't do this? I changed the What the Flock patch to be like the good ones that I'm sending out now. It used to be a little bit not as good and a little bigger. So now it's the good one. And I've got my stars. Oh, and then my little skull and crossbones. That's like this thing. It's not really on my screen, so it's somewhere around here. So, and then I got my Hugh Caldwell and my Smitty, and then my little bush. And then on this side, I got my little bot girl and a big heart. And then I have Save Mr. Pickles. And then I have my Colorado flag, which is one of my new ones. Go Colorado flag. Actually turned out really well. Kind of excited about that. So some contour. I guess I could have taken that off. That would have made it a whole bunch better, wouldn't it? Oh, well. I've heard that before. Let's see. Yay, member emojis are fun. Let me do some pickle. Oh, you're getting, oh, is this your ice cream? Pickles. Check your mailbox tomorrow. Oh, I bet your patch should be there maybe by tomorrow. Some people have received them, but not everybody. And I sent them all the same day, so I don't know how it works. Thank you, Brian. You're having such a good, thank you. Thank you, Hugh. Having such a good time, but then pickles. So I have some memberships to give first of the month, and then I think I'm going to give some more on Monday. So Monday I have Lies and Love Songs. Yay. And I might give out more then. So here's 5 memberships. They went to Poison Wales, Justine, Mike Rivera, Michael Songs, and Nippleback. Oh, hold on. Not Justine. Justine already had one. Mike Shiner Music. I love Mike Shiner. And, okay, I'll take this off so that pole vault doesn't have a conniption fit. Justine likes it. Shelley said, Mr. Smith, you were great on Gmail. Love that. So we were commenting, if you missed earlier, we were saying if Jesus, what rock star would, or what musical artist would sound like Jesus. So we have Rick Astley, we have John Lennon, we have young Bob Dylan. Oh, Justine, you're so sweet. Justine gave 5 more memberships, and they went to Mr. B, Arf, South Bama Gump, Stephen Ewart, and James Kilisamasi, who I don't know, say hello sometimes, James. The other people I think, I don't know if I know Arf either. I know all the others. It's fun when you do it and then people I don't know show up and I say, hey, say hello. You don't have to be a lurker. If I deliver the patch to the UK in person, you will record an album for me. Yay. Okay. I gotta make another one. So far, only one exists in the world, just like the Hugh Caldwell, which I do plan on making another Hugh Caldwell for Hugh Caldwell. I was just gonna mail them, but we can see. Anonymous tried to send the Colorado Tourism Board a link to Colorado Moonshine, but it didn't go through. Right. Thank you, manager. You're the best manager for this. Yay, poison whales. Glad you got it. That's awesome. Yeah, I was really glad to see that G-May was back last night. That is awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Ha, speaking of Mr. Pickles, where is sunshine? Uh-oh, I love this. Fight, 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 fight. Is Live to Fly, are you still here? Would you like to back up your assertion that Jesus is compared to Bob? It was just his voice, first of all. What would he sound like? Not like how would he treat others? He would still be Jesus. But I don't know. I mean, do you have any Rick Astley opinions? Let me know. So, Arf has the best avatar. It's Snoopy playing guitar. Oh, that's fun. So Steve-O says George Harrison would sound like Jesus. I could see that too. I wonder if Jesus, I feel like he could. If you could walk on water, you think you could sing. Singing is easy comparatively. Yeah, take some deep breaths, my friend. Take some deep breaths. Uh-oh. This answers so many questions. Jesus can sing way better than Bob, for fuck's sake. I mean, so Pole Vault thinks Jesus would be more like Jerry Garcia. So, Bubbles. If you have not checked out Jesse Wells, the young singer-songwriter, please do. Promise you'll not regret it. I don't know Jesse Wells. If anybody can find Jesse Wells and puts up a link, 10 points to you. Right? I mean, DNA test, I think, needs to happen now. I think the song that Jesus would sing would be My Way. Is that like Frank Sinatra? The Jesus I know can only sing in Spanish. That's Jesus. Oh. Wow, Shelley, you've got your eyes on it. Sunshine has been lurking. We were talking about you. We appreciate you saving Mr. Pickles from the evil pole vault. Tries to take him down. Let's see. Jesus probably played Woodstock, but not everyone believes. Well, like only those who believe saw him there? Maybe. Justine, I like this. I don't know what or who Jesus would sound like, but I know about some voices that just about made me feel like I just saw Jesus. I tell you, that's completely true. That is completely true. Here is Jesse Wells. 10 points for Mr. Smith. Also 10 points for Ali Garcia. Good job. Well, yeah, I should do this too. I have to do laundry and change the air filter and clean up my room. And I'm going to go to work for a little bit after this. What can you do with the points? Well, you can take them to the bank and you could be like, Valerie gave me 10 points, and then just see what happens. Sparky says he's like, Dylan had a baby with John Prine. Ooh, I love that. I will definitely check him out after this. Jesus has the ability to sound better. That's probably true. Shazak, great to see you. I just like, Sunshine, I just like putting this photo up because I feel like every time I put up Mr. Pickles, that pole vault starts cursing. And the joy I get of how upset pole vault gets from Mr. Pickles is really the best. It's the only reason I keep doing this. He gets so mad, and that makes me laugh so hard. And that's wrong. I'm sorry, pole vault, that I'm getting joy out of your misery. But I'm getting so much joy out of pole vault's misery. It brings me life. It brings me such joy. Uh-oh, don't kick Sparky. He just got out of the hospital. You'd be like, dude, be nice to Sparky. He has had a tough week. Yeah. Big, I think only hugs. Let's see. We've got everybody saying hello. Everybody, we got an angel choir. What? Shelly Michelle's not related to Jim? Oh my God. That's what I thought. I want this Jesse dude you speak of because you mentioned Pride. Oh. Right. Yeah. It's hard. So, Hell's Wells is the Jesse Wells. Check that out. I guess it's Wells. Well is, because it rhymes with Hells. Hell's Wells. I hate the chicken. I hate the chicken. He was crowing at like 6 a.m. Well, you should be up. He's saying, wake up, lazy pants. Yeah, okay, everybody check out Hell's Wells and let Sparky know what you think, because I'm excited to check him out. This is huge for Mini Vibes. This is huge. Justine says, I've seen him and he's amazing and just subbed him. Good deal. Mini Vibes will like him a lot. Justine's been following his Instagram. Right, you should have just said, it's Sunday morning, Pickles. So Edward said that Jesus would sound like the opposite of Mick Jagger since he outed himself as the devil. Oh, I didn't know he did. Seagull, thank you for watching all the ads. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna mess this whole thing up by clicking this button. Wee. Okay. I'm gonna also subscribe. Wow, 140,000. I feel like I've seen this guy. I feel like he's shown up on my page before, but I can't remember if I played anything. Okay. Well, this is awesome. Okay, I subscribe, so I will listen after. I like Mini Vibes wants to know if he plays fingerstyle or slide, because that's what she likes. How is your slide coming, your ceramic slide design coming along? What did No Mouse say? Oh, I missed it. I can't find it. Okay. Or mouth harp. Songwriting is fantastic. I love it. I love it. Fingerstyle acoustic. Ooh. Hold on. Ooh. John Prine has a new, like 7 or so 45 records all in a little jukebox set with booklets. And all from all the old boy records. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna look for that clay too. That sounds very interesting. Everybody loved Jesse. Well, this is cool. David sends always Wells or that redheaded girl with 1 million followers. Ha! Who is that? Charlotte Dobra. Me? Maybe. Okay. So we also have Chris Lane is in the house. Good to see you. We have, okay, so I've showed you the patches, and I showed you Hue, and I showed you Tiny Deck. Okay, so next we have art by Pole Vault. Are you ready to see the most amazing art you've ever seen? I thought we should have a contest of who could draw the best picture of me. And only Pole Vault sent in pictures, so Pole Vault wins. He is the best artist of all time, because also the only one who participated. So that's fine. But if you think you can beat this, please send me your photo of your own. Oh, Mr. Smith, thank you so much. Gifted a membership, and it went to Rocksteady. This is awesome. That's huge. Thank you so much for all the memberships today. So there is a portrait contest. You can still compete. It's never over. We'll keep going. So but I don't know. Once you see this though, Many Vibes, you might be like, I can't beat this. There was a contest. We talked about it. Pole Vault knows because Pole Vault sent me the photos. So here's what you're competing with. Just gonna say, you could still win, but could you beat Pole Vault's photo of me? First, there's one in the studio. There's me in the studio, and hold on, I'm gonna make this bigger. And it says, I am Valerie, and I am burning stuff and junk. That's what it says. And then so there's my little studio, and then you can see, I guess it's a little too big. Okay, somewhere around there. So you can see it's got my little picture frames, and I'm pointing like you can see this me pointing. You can't see me pointing. And it's got me. This is actually, I feel like Pole Vault. I'm like, how did you know exactly how my thing is hooked up? It is completely hooked up by one long wire that goes to the multi-plug thing, and then I have everything plugged into the multi-plug thing. It's exactly like that. And then there's me, and look at my fancy skirt. It's so many colors. So, you need to start paying attention when I'm talking. So yeah, you can also submit portrait of yourself. There's no rules for this. Just do whatever you want. Yeah, I don't know this is top-notch stuff. So Ryan's still working on his. It's fine. We can do it for next time. Oh no, Many Vibes. Don't, you can do it. You can compete. Am I wearing a pizza? Seagull only likes when there's boobs in the drawing. To each their own. Tea Burrito was, so if you missed, Mr. Smith did all 80 songs yesterday in a makeup session of Friday's show on Saturday. And Deep Burrito has played or opened or something with all the artists that Mr. Smith played yesterday. It was pretty amazing. It's a cute, colorful skirt. Not a pizza. Obviously using the Leonardo 3-point perspective technique. It's a pretty dress. Oh, please do send them my way. Ryan thought it was a Christmas tree skirt. Those are cool too. Urban thought it was the sexy pista costume from Yandy. So this is me in my studio. If you missed, I don't know what day that was, Thursday. I did wood burning, and that was me burning some wood. So then I was like, I'm doing a Tiny Deck concert. So Pole Vault drew a picture of me on the Tiny Deck. Look at how huge is that. We did this before he actually saw the Tiny Deck concert. And then how exact was that? Except for I wore a blue dress instead of a red dress. But he didn't know because I always wear the red dress every time. And there's also little baby cowboy boots on there, which are cute. And he did definitely get the sunshine right. Because the sunshine was like very... Hold on, he got the fan blowing the wrong way. Hold on, I have to go back and look. Hold on, we're going back. Going back. Okay, yeah. The fan actually sucks. You're right. It doesn't blow. It sucks. But that's okay. They are the biggest speakers in the world. There were 2 speakers, and they were up high. So it's not, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. So Edward says it's awesome. Yeah, this says go pole vault. Those speakers are huge. Mr. Smith wants those speakers. I thought deck was another word. I was trying to say it correctly. Deep Burrito says, oh, hold on. Deep Burrito says they're disaster area level speakers. I have a little Honeywell fan in my studio too. Sometimes I need it. So... It was a wall of sound. It was actually the sound there. I've got good compliments how well they did the sound. So I was pretty excited. Brad, example, we're looking at art by pole vault today. This is art by pole vault. If you would like to draw a picture of me, then please do. And then here's one more that I don't know that pole vault drew this. I think AI drew this, but I think he gave it the prompts. But I could be wrong. Pole vault might have drawn this next one. Here is Valerie Bott, tonight only, and then all the bats, and then look how hot I look. I've never looked that hot, but look how hot. I think I'm wearing all leather or vinyl. I don't know, but I think I look super hot. So, so you pretty much were in the mosh pit. You wanted to put in the mosh pit for the picture? That makes sense. Anon Mouse is looking for deeper meaning in these pictures. He's like, what did the artist really think? What was the inspiration for this? Pookie says, pole vault, you are so talented. That's what I said. Many Vibe says, hair is too short. Hold on, let me look one more time. Is my hair... I guess it is a little shorter than my hair actually is. But it's so much like more like hotter. Like it was all like, and mine is like... Shelly thinks it looks great. And Paul says, yay. And Paul said, that is me. And it is a beautiful guitar. Oh, Mr. Smith is sweet. I will pay. I'll send you your pay for that. Looks electrifying. Oh, hold on. Disaster Area are a plutonium rock band from the Gagracaka mine zones, regarded as not only the loudest rock band in the galaxy, but also as being the loudest noise of any kind at all. I did not know that. So, E-Urban's going to dig up their colored pencils and do a caricature. Please, please. Yes. I will send it your way. Aw, that's so sweet. So yeah, if you think that your photos, your art can compete with, I mean, basically he's like Rembrandt and Picasso and Banksy all wrapped into one. And that's the pole vault. So, pole vault, thank you so much for sending that amazing art my way. I appreciate you spending the time to make me look so fantastic. I don't know which one is my favorite. I'd like them all, but I really like Studio and Tiny Deck Concert. They're amazing. So, yeah, this is what I'm saying. But I say this, but then also I can't discount how many talented people there are in this audience right now. There's 31 of you. How many pushed the like? Somebody tell me. I can't see it. So at least 20 of you actually are enjoying this of the 31. And those 20 are the smartest people. So one of those 20, I don't know about the others, then are the ones that could possibly compete with this. And, art's not a competition in such as, pole vault won, but art is not a competition. It's, we all have something to share. So if you have a photo or picture of me that you would like to draw and send it my way, I will show it on a future episode of What the Flock. And because what the flock are we doing here? I don't know. He did it in a fancy program called Paint. I like Rimbancasso. Exactly, Isomati. Exactly. Don't be offended if you think I'm making something too big. Don't make it my nose too big, because I'm sensitive. Because they always said I had a really big nose. So just don't make anything else. See that I will be mad. Yes, I will be. Yeah, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be like deeply sensitive, and I'm gonna be like, it's a baby. It's not that big. Sparky, you're the smart one who remembered. I'm just here to waste time and say hello to Mr. Smith. That's right. Yay, Steve-O seeing 34 likes and 33 viewers. So what happened, other viewer? Took off. Oh, that was my knee. Thank you guys so much for pushing the like button. I really appreciate it. My numbers have been a little better, which I think is just like some people have just given up on trying to downvote me to oblivion. I don't think it's going to work. I'm not going nowhere. You're going to have to deal with me. So, yeah, your disapproval means nothing, but your approval means everything. Oh, Zach, thank you so much. Only the coolest people are here, so it makes sense. Because, literally only the coolest people are here. E-Urban likes their nose. Hold on. So I don't hate my nose. I'm just super sensitive. I think it's a fine nose. But growing up, my mom, she would always tell me how big my nose was. And I got a thing about that I had a big old nose. And then I'd be like, it's really not. But I'm super sensitive because she just make fun of me and my nose. So I think it's fine. Now I'm just like, it's a normal size. I don't know why. This is a good angle. I don't know why she gave me this complex. Right? Some people do this. Take that down, thumb voters. I liked E-Urban E-Urban got one downvote on one of their streams and was like, what the hell? I like it. We'll see you later, Deep Burrito. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I want to hear a Deep Burrito live stream of all of Deep Burrito's stories of playing shows all across Europe, because I think that would be amazing. My ears stick out a bit of a wingnut. Your ears are normal. I have big ears. You could do that ear, but that doesn't make me sad. I just know I have big ears. You do not have... I don't think I do either. If we get to 50 likes, will I do a happy dance? Yes. That's pretty amazing. If you get to 50 likes, you're doing some kind of bot thing happening. You're buying them. You have to buy 10 of them at least. Not 15. But yeah, I will definitely do a happy dance. Also, and I really appreciate everybody subscribing. I'm up to 1,101, maybe 1,102 since Alice showed up, subscribers. So that's huge. Thank you so much. I was at 200 just not that long ago. Well, it's been a while, but for a long, I was stuck at under 200 for a long time. So I appreciate people showing up. That's not just me and Live to Fly. So Steve-O had to grow into their nose. Aw. Oh, you too. See, I got a year been mad again. I should see the Sparky family nose. That's a Rocksteady. Good to see you. I'm glad you're a member now. Thank you so much for being here. The downvoter was the kind of person who calls the cops on parties they weren't invited to. Oh, yeah. They totally are. I don't even know where to see the down thumb votes. So ha, ha, ha. That's a good point. If I didn't look, because you have to go to like a certain screen to see it. And so I could just not look. And I have been better at not looking. But I looked the other day because it's kind of obvious to me, actually. When I'm uploading, I can see it. I do batch uploading. That's why I can see it. So if you're a member, you'll have seen I have a new, well, it's not a new song, but I have a new video of an old-ass song called, what's the song I put out? Eyes on the Prize. And it's one of my Longmont Public Media videos. And if you're a member, you can already see it. And if you're not a member, you'll see it on Monday afternoon. So I uploaded that, and I uploaded, I'm doing shorts with them. I think I got 6 shorts out of this one. You never know. Many vibes. Big love to you and your mama. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. So yeah, so if you can always watch my videos, and then I will have one a week. If you're a member, you will see them a couple days early. You just subbed. Oh, this is awesome. I appreciate it. You just subbed and you got a membership. That was fast. All right, let's see where I'm at. 1103. I should put the number on the screen. I think 1103. I'm going to do a happy dance for that Anon Mouse. All right, we'll see you later. Many vibes. That's exactly right. Welcome to the most wonderfully awesomest, coolest people on the internet here, Rocksteady. I'm glad you are one of them. We've got Karen Reese in the house. Great to see you, Karen. Karen, I hope you can watch. So tomorrow night, I have Lies and Love Songs. It'll be from 9 to 11 Eastern Time, 7 to 9 my time, which is Mountain Time, 6 to 8 Pookie Time. And so I'll definitely have Hallelujah in my set list for that. And if you have anything you would like to hear, put it in I usually don't put it in the comments. That doesn't work. Why don't comments show up for live streams before the show? Wouldn't that be nice? Am I doing something wrong? Is there a setting I can make it where you could have comments open before a live stream? Because that would be nice. So if you could always put it on my website. My website has a request form right there on valerie-music.com. And you could put the request there and it will email it to me. Or you could just email it to me. It's the same. It's the same. So, Paul, you sent me the message about hashtags, and then I sent it to Mr. Smith. So I think he's doing all of them. So he said that shorts were a total waste of time for me, and this is my fault too. I made him do it. All that work on 60 shorts and only 2.5K views total. Okay, first of all, that's a lot of views, so I don't know. I don't know. Like, for me, that's a lot of views. It's, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know why but most of my, I can do the same. I can do the same thing on shorts 8 times, and one of them will get like 500 views, and the others will get like 12 views. You know, like what? I put the same information, and I put them out at the times, and I did, and I don't know which one will get it. It's not always the same time one, and it's not. And then I'll put up one that's just stupid, and that one will get a ton of views. And I'm like, don't do the one that's stupid. Do the one that's me trying to sing a song. I don't know. So Zach will be here more often on Sundays from the start since you can't watch the other channel you used to watch on Sundays. What happened to the other channel? Yay! I hope you can make it. Oh, yeah, exactly. If you started a lawnmower and purple shoes with a fake sumo suit, you would get 1 million views. This is totally true. This is true. Tack a notification on your shorts. Your subs will click and get the algorithms going. I guess I don't know how to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Did you put in naked ladies hashtag? That's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, Sunshine requests bury my bones for tomorrow. Definitely do that one. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. The first hashtag Mr. Smith put was Chad did it. That should work. He says make that video. He doesn't have a lawnmower. So, okay, maybe don't put Chad in the hashtags. I don't know. Views are frustrating. You got it. Yeah. It's true. I think the big part is, well, one thing, I will say this, that Mr. Smith saying it didn't do anything, and I don't know like whether it did or not, but Mr. Smith did get up to monetization level. So he did get the hours and the subs level ready. So now he's not going to, but he could go to, so that was the goal, and you reached the goal and you did it. So before you did the shorts, you didn't have them. So maybe it helped a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you got some more people, and, because some of the things don't really like sometimes people see you and they sub and you don't, and they just show up, but they don't chat and you don't really see them, but they're there and they're watching and they're hours and they're like, and eventually they'll chat. I know, you're not going to do it. You don't have to. Whereas me, I'm a capitalist. Chris Lane tried hashtag boobies, but it didn't work. Oh, Hugh's right. It's got to be hashtag big boobies, Chris. Hashtag big boobies. Try that. Sounds like you need a cricket. Yeah, that's right. We all think alike. Oh, hold on. We all think alike. Chad Freeman, the reason your shorts don't work is people don't like evil. Ooh, harsh words. Oh, I missed it. Sunshine said, did you see my dessert yesterday that I made look like Squidward from SpongeBob? I haven't seen that. I gotta check it out. I never wrote back. I did see your one about Mr. Pickles' lunch party. Forgot what it was called, something else. But I was like, those look good. What's those? And then there were worms. I was like, ugh, because the package made them look yummy. So maybe that's the way to go. It works yeah. Sunshine shorts make me smile. Pole vault and Sunshine are both like awesome at shorts. They get really great results from them. So Brad says, I went out to camp to cover my boat for the season. It made me sad. The season was so quick. But I was listening to Oasis on the way, and Layla is their most underrated song. What a banger. Aw, I can't believe it's over already. It really does seem like you just got started on boating. Maybe next season I'm going to go and do some boating with Brad Example. I would love that, to do some fishing. I'll be very, very quiet so that the fish don't get spooked. So Namal says there's nothing wrong with getting money for your music. I'm glad you think like that. That's why you're my manager, not Mr. Smith's manager. Oh, hold on. I want to see what a pole ball said. Oh, this was into the response to the Chad is evil comment. Ooh. I don't do shorts and I am the good guy. And then, I'm the good guy. Uh-oh, Chad's going to be a Jedi. Transparent drummer. I'm trying to get him to wear the green screen suit to drum in. And it's just green screen suit. And so you just see like sticks. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I think that'd be fun. Fort Knox sang 3 Doors songs yesterday. Oh, I love Doors songs. Ooh, you guys are fighting. See-through beats. Yeah, dessert in a short video? I am there. Yeah, nobody can manage Mr. Smith. This is true. Nobody. The super police? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, hold on. We did it with the whole thing spelled right. Let me do it with the whole thing spelled right. You probably like undid it, didn't you? Yeah, you message retracted it. My bad. Wasn't looking. My bad. Non-Mouse watches the Sunshine Archer driving video every day. You get to see what her musical mood is. Those are cute. I was serenading Mr. Pickles at the end of the video, but YouTube said most people only watch the first 2 minutes, so they only saw me feeding the chickens. But I don't know if I see that too, but I'm not sure if it really means that most people didn't watch. I don't know. So I don't know. Oh, this makes sense. I will do the invisible drummer, but it's too hot at the moment. That makes sense. It does feel like we're a little bit hacked into, yeah. Aren't they sweet? Non-Mouse is sweet. Yeah, that might get you demonetized entirely if you were in a brawl. That might not be good. I don't know. So speaking of brawls and men in little clothing, sumo started today. That's right. It was the first day of the September Basho for Ground Sumo, and it was in Tokyo, and which is my favorite because it's like you see all the people who show up, because the Tokyo one's every 2 tournaments every 4 months, so there's more of those than the others, and there's people who always show up and they almost always sit in the same seat, and we have like names for them. I mean, they're not their actual names. We made up names for them because it's just what they remind us of. Oh, no, you're fine, Shell. I'm sorry. I didn't look that you retracted it. My bad. I really got to check more about retractions. So sumo was very interesting, but also weird. So the Yokozuna, the top guy, he is out this whole tournament for injury and mostly his like complications from his diabetes, because there's some big men. And but he's not that old. I don't think he's 29 years old. Maybe he's pretty young. But he is a big guy, and he's the top Yokozuna guy. So he's out for the whole tournament. So and he won the last tournament. So it's a little weird. So that part's strange. And then there's the next level is Ozeki, and 2 of the people who were Ozeki recently dropped down to Sekiwake, a whole level below. And so now there's only 2 Ozeki left. One is Katozakura, and both these guys are pretty young, but Katozakura is very big, very tall. His father or his grandfather and father-in-law were both like top sumo wrestlers in their day, and he's rising quickly, and he might get to be Yokozuna soon. But he fought and he won today. And Hoshoryu, who's comparatively very small compared to Kotozakura, he's also Ozeki. He's Mongolian. I say he's very small. He's probably like 5'11" and 320 pounds, and that's very small in sumo world. And he's very big in regular people world. And he lost today. And he was very disappointed. And I was a little too. My favorite wrestler is Ura, as you know. Ura wears a pink mawashi. Well, mawashi's the belt thing. And Ura won, and that was awesome. He had a lot of spirit. And some of the top wrestlers who are been like regulars, they drop down to the second level tournament, so you don't really see them on this one, and they don't get paid as much and all these things. So it's a bit, and they raised some new people up. So there's a couple of new people to check out, but overall, it was kind of, there was nothing crazy happening because it's just the first day. So there's 15 days of tournament. And so this was just the first day. And they show it on NHK television and also on their website. So you can check that out if you would like to join me in my sumo wrestling tournament excitement. Because it's amazing. It's really just my favorite thing to watch. Okay, that's all I'm going to talk about for sumo. Sumo, don't know them. Japanese sumo, grand sumo. Yeah. Uniformed sumo is, I watched college football yesterday, but today is for NFL because Broncos are playing today. Mr. Smith was saying, if there are any Halloween costume shows coming up, you should dress as Deadpool. That's smart. I don't think so. I jumped in a cold swimming pool and retracted my comment once. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, Justine bought a whole set of Deadpool pins for Kurt. That's fun. Mr. Smith is looking on Amazon right now. Pole vault wants sumo underwear. No one wants you to have that. I mean, maybe Sunshine does. I shouldn't say that. Oh, I hope they do get you fixed up soon, Karen. I hate that you've been suffering with not feeling good. We should try this hashtag and see if that works for any shorts. Pookie is on it. I think Pookie's on Team Chad here. I don't know. Or just she's on Team Pookie. I don't know. Oh, no. You were hidden in Laz's chat because Johnny Bean? Because I don't like John. Oh, no. There's been a lot of drama there with people on the channel, and I'm sorry that that's happening because that's not good. Let's see. Big Nappy. That's right. Oh, I would love to watch sumo. I just don't know how. And then Pole Vault says, with your eyes. That's not helpful. Sunshine's going to be on Team Chad too if you keep going like this. Ooh, there's cookies. Hold on, oatmeal cookies. That's not fair. Every time I type pole vault, spell check writes apple. Yeah. It's no good when there is the drama between the channels. I don't think it's fun. And it doesn't need to be because we're all just trying to do our own thing. So there's no reason to especially to say you can't you can't watch other channels or be associated, and then you can. That's a little high school. That's a little silly. And I'll say, no matter who you watch and what you think and what you believe, you're all welcome here at What the Flock all the time, and Friday Song Club and all the others, because I just like y'all being here, and I've noticed everybody here is really sweet to each other, except for Pole Vault and Chad, and maybe Pookie. Pookie's getting in on there. But everybody else is just has love for each other. And so I think that's the way to be. It's just as long as we're just all, being supportive of each other and being kind here, that's all you can do. So I'm a professional YouTuber and everything is planned out and junk. Yeah, that's not me. Well, I don't mind you mentioning it because it is, it's a bit of, it's hurtful, that part where, I mean, I know like there's some channels that have been like, they don't want me to be a part of their channel. And that is hurtful because I like to be included and I don't want to feel like people don't like me. It's no fun. And it's really even on that. It's just they just get mad and they think it's like you have to have teams. And we're team awesomeness. And everybody can be on team awesomeness. Pookie says oatmeal cookies are okay, but are there any other cookies? That's how I feel about oatmeal cookies. I'm like, is there anything else? Oh, I guess I'll eat one. I love oatmeal cookies and oatmeal raisin, and Mama's oatmeal scotchy recipe is the bomb. All right, we need some of these. Yeah, I think Shelly's right. Just be nice to people, and then I'm going to go with even if they're not nice to you. We can still be nice. Pole vault called Pearl Pookie. Okay, I'm on Team Pookie now. What? Pole vault. There are plenty of channels. I know people don't want me there. If I want to stay, I do, and if not, I go. Yeah, there's really nobody who's, I think, gets to say where you go. You get to go wherever you want to go on the YouTubes. Except for pole vault is no longer allowed on Booby Talk. I think it was Sunshine banned you from that. I think Sunshine banned you. These are my favorite cookies. White chocolate macadamia nut cookies are the best cookies in the whole world. That's right, we're our team awesomeness. Unless you're in the UK, then we're team ace, because they don't like awesome. They're like, that's not what awesome is, because, I don't know, it's one of those words that mean different things. So, yeah, but I like awesome. Sunshine, oh yeah, peanut butter cookies, only if they have to be like the right consistency. Like if they're too crumbly, I don't like it. Oh, you guys kissed, I made up. Ooh, I like onion rings too. Oh, that's another thing. Ooh, Chris. I belong to an entire community completely fell apart due to attacking one another. That's really sad when that happens because we just want to have a place to like hang out. It's like that Cheer song. It's like where everybody knows your name or your YouTube name. And yeah. So I think the music community has had a little bit of that lately, but I think it's kind of coming back. I think it's getting better. No, you're not. So Shelley's only timed out a guy 1 minute one time in life, and he needed a 24-hour timeout. Sometimes that feels good, though. I need more than words. I need snacks and junk. Ooh, snickerdoodles are good. Karen uses a marble cake mix with Rolos. I want that. I want that in my mouth. Yeah, snickerdoodles are so good. Yeah, it's hard when you have a bad cookie and you're like, I don't want, but then I just eat it still. Why do I continue to eat the bad cookie? I'm like, but it's a cookie. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ooh, coconut candy bars. You can get them right back. I like this. David says, stay where you're wanted. You're definitely wanted here. Robert, great to see you. I haven't had Rolos in forever. They are so yummy. These are my favorite cookies of all time. Ray Pierce, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Snacks. No, does anybody I like coconut. I like them. So most chocolate is turned to crap. It's all palm oil and really small. That's true. Yeah, let's have some Rolos. Justine has to do the gluten-free Chips Ahoy. And Oreos do gluten-free. Oh, that's good. Are they comparable? Send coconut candy to Anon Mouse directly. Ray Pierce, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Allie likes Belgium and Swiss dark chocolate. Ooh. I did bring back like the last trip both trips to UK, I brought back like a ton of candy. This last time just like one, and the time before like half my bag was candy. And it was really good. It was, it's like we have the same candy bar here, but it's made of different ingredients or something, and it's so much better. And even though I hear that it used to be better before, I don't know. But it was really good. I liked it. Let the fly have a good walk with your doggies. David has the cutest little doggies. Shelly says happy birthday, and Pookie says happy birthday, and Allie says happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ray. Sunshine says happy birthday. It's gotta be good chocolate. Yeah, and Karen says happy birthday. There was one other thing I did this week, and I was gonna tell you about it, and then I forgot it again. I did the thing, and there was a happy birthday, and what was it? I did one more thing came into my head and then directly left my head. Oh, I know what it was. I remembered. It's also about food. How could I forget? Oh, Zach, you're so sweet. Hold on, I'm gonna do this one. Yay. Ooh, and Ray got some new reading glasses. That's huge. Oh, thank you, Robert. I'm glad you saw that. Ray says, thank you for birthday wishes. Ooh, I like those fancy chocolate oranges. Those are really good. So yesterday, I went to, there's a Greek church across the street. Well, it's not exactly across the street. It's like a mile away. It's down the street across the big street. And it's a big Greek church. And when we first moved here, I guess we've been here like 16 years, they had Greek Fest every year. And the first year we were here, we went in the summer. And it was amazing. And it was really like, it was pretty small at this point as far as like how they had it set up, especially compared to this to last time. But it was really good. They have, gyros and tomates and all these foods that I spanakopita and then they have like calamari, and they have what's the one that's the flaming cheese? They have the flaming cheese, and they have the little donut balls that are called something that's not little donut balls, loukamades maybe. And I'm not Greek. They have a big tent, and they have choirs, and they have dancing, and they have little Greek bands and all this different stuff. And it's super fun. Saganaki, yes, that's it, Justine. Saganaki, it was so good. And, I didn't have that this time, but I did have the calamari. And I had hummus and pita, and I had, and then we got the best baklava I've ever had in my life. I ate so much yesterday. The best baklava in my life. And I got a cashmere shawl scarf thing, and it was really nice this year. So they didn't have it maybe the last 2 years. I feel like they had it once since COVID, but then they didn't have it. They definitely didn't have it last year. And they came back big. They had like better parking, and they had everything was spread out a little differently, and it was really well done. And so that we went out there for lunch yesterday, and it was delicious. I ate so much. And they even had the fire truck came so that the kids could play on the fire truck. It's not Greek, I don't know. And then you can also do like Greek tours of the church They're not Greek tours. They're just tours of the what kind of church is it called? Greek Orthodox Church, which is not my church. It's just a close one, and I like food. I just like food. So let's see. Cadbury's Caramac. That's a really good one. So I brought home the Cadbury's Fruit and Nut. That's one of my favorites too. It was so good. It was so good. Not white or milk or dark. Caramel. Pole vault likes calamari so much he wants to do it with it. It was that Saganaki was the thing. I like chocolate even if it sucks. Yeah, I really only know the people that I mean, you can't really tell somebody's Greek and like regular, unless they're at this church and wearing a shirt that says Opa. You don't know who's like, that's the only way you know which ones are part of the church and not. But it was good. Seagull got raisinets today. That makes me think of the movies. Allie said they're depressed grapes. Pole vault says, if calamari is good, it is good. If it's not, it tastes like fish-flavored rubber. That's true. You can have bad calamari, but this one I thought was really good. And it was like they were frying them right there, and they were super good. And it's something about like, I don't know. It's all the, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna say it's all the old people. Each of the tent had like one old person who was like doing all the work of like organizing all the food and making it and stuff. And like the older the person was in the tent, the better it was. Because old people are magic. So they were using like their great grandparents' recipe or something because it was just so good. It was so good. Hershey's milk chocolate. Caramel bars. Yeah, you can get them here. I don't know if they're the same chocolate though as you get in the UK. Alice loves peanut butter and all the cookies. I love peanut butter. Justine likes calamari, oktapadaki on top of Greek salad. I don't know if I know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, Cadbury's really good. Zach, not this Friday coming, but the following Friday is Zach's birthday. So there's still time if you want to pick out a nice present for Zach. Or if you want to draw Zach a photo, we can show it on What the Flock. That could be one of our photos too. Oh, I like Butterfingers. You either like them or that's like love or hate, Butterfingers, but I liked them. I like that. Dove is good too. Pookie likes Butterfingers. I never know what Pookie's gonna like. Oh, oktapadaki is marinated octopus. I've never had this, Justine. Allie her birthday is soon too. You have to say when. It's the law. The internet police will come and get you, Allie. It's the rule of What the Flock. And actually somebody will, somebody probably knows it. And they're going to tell on you. And it's probably Pookie. Oh, Milk Duds also make me think of the movies. Juju candy sticks to the movie screen. It makes it look like the actors have warts. Pole vault. Pole vault. Yay. Allie's like, I'm not holding my breath. 130 for this food bill this week. That's not bad, I don't think. For all the meat, if it's like all your meals. I don't know. Food is more expensive now. Justine likes the snow caps for movie candy. Those are good. The Milk Duds go in the popcorn. Yep, that's how it works. Oh, you're so sweet. You're better than me. I'm like, why won't you message me back? I'm like that. So you're nicer than me. Okay, so I went to Creek Fest. I went to the thing and did the thing. I think that's all the things I did this week. I am going to get some more actual work done this week, hopefully. I've been a little like not great at getting work done. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's my goal for this week. Get shit done. And I'm gonna hopefully make some more patches as well. Because I have this, I need patches for, I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Under Find a Good Bush, which there's like room for one more patch there at least. And then on this side, under Colorado flag, there's room for at least 2 patches. And then I thought I would then start on armpit. Is gonna be next after that. So if you have any good ideas for patches or ideas that we've talked about before, but then I've totally forgot on, and this especially goes to Allie, because I know we talked about this like 80,000 times, and I was like, what were the patches? I don't know. Ha. Mine kind of does that too. I haven't been to the movies in years either, Sunshine. I just always... Oh, I watched Edward... Edward's here. Edward Richard, I think so. Did you watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space last night? I was watching that. It's a really good one. It's super low budget, but the work they did on these killer clown makeup dolls, and, I don't know exactly how they made them. They're amazing. I think they're so good. And that they did it with such a limited budget, I think is amazing. Hashtag get shit done. Maybe that's a patch I need. Because I got hashtag save Mr. Pickles. Allie likes I was thinking of you and I made it. I was like, Allie's gonna love this. When am I gonna get my sheet together? I don't know. Pole vault also wants to get shit done. It's hard. I get in such a funk sometimes. But I did write a song this week. I got to record that song. I have like 3 songs now that I haven't recorded videos at all for. Like, even like ones. I should make it like my Song Timber song and just be done with it. I did write it in September. So technically it is. Okay. I'll go. Then I still have it. I don't ever delete my emails. I thought you had. I need to go look. So much to do in so little time. That's what it feels like. Ooh, guess what, pole vault? Guess what? I can't wait to find out what it is. I watched The Edge on YouTube. I haven't heard about that one. I'm going to look that up. Robert also likes the nonpareils are a must with the popcorn and butter. Edward watched Killer Clowns but fell asleep before the end. The end's pretty good. Like, because everybody gets hit with a pie at the end. So that part's funny. Although, like, so there's 2 storylines, kind of. So it's written by these 2 brothers, the movie. And so the movie's about these 2 brothers and who have an ice cream truck, and they drive around town trying to sell their ice cream, and they're kind of fools. And then the other storyline is what's her name? Gina? So I don't know. There's a pretty girl. And both cool dude who's friends with the ice cream brothers and young hot cop both like pretty girl. And so when the cool guy and pretty girl are making out in the car and they see the killer clowns, they see it like, it looks like a Halley's Comet or something going over, and they see it land. They're like, it landed nearby, let's go check it out. But they shouldn't have, because it was killer clowns, and the killer clowns have their spaceship looks like a big carnival tent, and they're bad guys. And they first, Royal Dano shows up first and with his dog. It didn't turn out well, y'all. And then the cool guy tried to tell the cop, like, hey, we saw this tent and people are dead inside. You got to go see them. And so then they go up there and it's all gone. Tent's all gone. And the cop's like, you're trying to mess with me. And then it tries to arrest cool guy. So they're leaving, but then they drive by Makeout Point, where everybody makes out, of course, and in a big group. Do people do this? I don't even know. Maybe they do, but so they go up there, and all the cars are covered in cotton candy, and the people inside are gone. And where are all the people? And what is all this cotton candy? We don't know. And so then the cops like, maybe cool guy's not lying after all, and so they team up, and kinda. And but then they're both trying to like make sure the girl's okay, and they both kind of fail at it. But eventually the girl is okay. And at the end, I don't know who the girl chooses. I think she chooses cop guy, but I'm not really sure. And I don't know why. And then so there's cute cop guy, and then there's old crotchety cop guy who's somebody I can't think of his name right now, but you all know if you think of like corrupt cop guy, it's this guy, and he's all curmudgeonly, and he's like kids these days. He's like that, and at one point the clown uses him as a ventriloquist dummy, and it's pretty. I mean, it's a pretty gruesome, bloody movie. It's not very nice, but that part is funny because he's a ventriloquist dummy, and but he wasn't alive. And then they finally like have to rescue the pretty girl because the clowns did catch her and they weren't paying attention, and the clowns caught her, but they killed everybody else, but they kept pretty girl in this balloon, which is a little even more scary to me. I was like, what are they doing? I don't even know. So they found the balloon, and they popped it, and they took her, and they ran out, but then they have to run through the whole circus funhouse to get out, and only because the ice cream truck comes by at the end and crashes in, and the ice cream truck has a giant clown head on top because it's an ice cream truck, and all the clowns are like, what is that? Is that our god? They're like that, and so then they ran away, and then there's a big giant clown that's the biggest clown of all time, and he came down from heaven. I don't even know. I don't understand this part, but he floats down, and he's like, I'm gonna get you, and he tries to fight him like the big boss, and it didn't go so well. And then the cop hits him in his nose, like, because the only way you can kill them is to break their big clown noses. And so he pierced his big clown nose with his cop badge. And then he's exploded into a billion confetti pieces. And that is my review of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Who did she pick at the end? I can't really tell. Maybe there was some kind of freaky thing happening, and it was like a menage a trois. I don't know, because she still seemed to like both of them. Okay, I missed Gary Hubbs when I was blah-blahing. Flock Facts was the only new one besides Get Shit Done. Okay. That patch has just made me realize something. It just clicked. What do you mean? Okay, so if you missed, this is, okay, that's Find a Good Bush. But this is, hold on, patches. This one is Hit It Hard, the Smitty patch. And Mr. Smith just realized something, and I can't wait to hear what you just realized. Let me know. Yeah, your patches should be there maybe tomorrow, because Steve-O got his, and he's really farther away. Ooh, buttery. It really does feel like time flying by. Cherry ices at the movie are yummy. Oh, The Edge has Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. Ah. Robert says, when the kids were little, we snuck in candy and soda to the movie theater. Oh, I used to do that in my purse. Giant purse. They put a new roof on my shed and my tools are everywhere. Like a week of work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't say young hot cop. 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 I don't get it. I'll have to work on that one. I went to make out. Uh-oh. That didn't make sense to me, though, for a minute. Ooh, Pookie gets Friday off. That's exciting. Gary Hubs. Hubs is in the building. I love it. I hope you are having a great week. Ask Sunshine. Mr. Smith says, so glad you were there last night at G-Maze. Everybody was at G-Maze but me. Clowns are evil. Yeah, these were especially evil because they came to Earth to kill people. Because they eat people. Oh, you guys are so sweet. No, they're different. They're different. Edward's like, I really enjoyed that review. It's just kissing and junk. Oh, yeah, I still haven't seen Clown Town. I forgot. I'm going to look that up. Clown Town, 2016. Zach says, today at 5:05 p.m. Eastern, OU812 channel, live music Sunday community jam. There's the link. I got a patch and some buttons. Yeah, Brian Hall's, I sent yours a while back. Yeah. It took me a while to send the second batch. And then I've got a few more things that I'm sending that I hadn't done yet. That I've got things to go to like Alley and Mini Vibes and E-Urban and Shizak and Lorecat, which they've just been sitting here. I didn't see them and I mailed everything but those. So I'm going to mail those too. This is a good point. That is a good point, Anon Mouse. Oh, thank Mr. Pickles. Okay, now I get it. Young hot cop. Police. Young hot policeman. Yeah. Okay. You come from the past. You do. You're 93 years old, so this is what happens. You have 0 notifications turned on for anything. I only see emails or messages when I go and look. This is true. And this is across the board. This is with me too. I'm not special. I'm like, dude, are you ever going to read your messages? And he's like, no, I don't want to. Well, maybe you're doing it wrong. There we go, Justine. Fluff around and find out. That might need to be a patch. Fluff around and find out. Okay, I like this because both of you are laughing at me. And you should. I'm kind of ridiculous. Oh, good. Shelly and Alice got them. Good. I'm glad they showed up. Pookie says, I have notifications turned on. I just ignore them. That's how I am. I'm like, something's beeping, but I'm not going to check it out. Yeah, add that one to the list. Fluff around and find out. That's a good one. Okay, so rundown of what's going to be on this week. So if you have something, like Zach pointed out, a good show to watch later today. So let me know if you have something else. That is Keith H. and I are hanging out last night on a virtual Zoom hang. Oh, that's really fun. That sounds awesome. So we have, so this is this. So it's Sunday. So Jade will be ranting later today. Check out @JadeStar for her rant. Tomorrow, Monday, I will be doing Lies and Love Songs at 9 to 11 Eastern Time in the evening. And if you would like to, suggest something for me to play, send me that my way, and I will put it on my list if possible. And an email would be good, or on my website, valerie-music.com, there is a song request little form, and it goes to my email. So, Chad is on tonight at 10 p.m., and Justine will be there for an hour or so. This also reminds me I need to write back to Dom. I might be on with Dom on Thursday. I need to actually reply, so that might happen. So Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or 7 p.m. UK time. Mr. Smith will be drumming, even though he seems to be injured. And not yet. Okay, not there. They should be there maybe Monday or Tuesday. I sent them on Tuesday. That's what Mr. Pickle says. He says, fluff around and find out. So, Jade Star later, the rant. Okay. We've got Gary Hubb's Friday the 13th House Wrecker this Friday. And that will be at the end of an amazing Friday the 13th, because we will have, first starting with Mr. Smith and I will be on Mr. Smith video on his channel, talking about our songwriting checklist. And this is particularly pertinent to people who do more singer-songwriter songs than people who do like electronic songs or off-the-cuff songs. So this is, it's not necessarily exactly for everybody, but it's specific. But you might learn something from it even if you don't write singer-songwriter songs. So that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. Will be for 2 hours. At 10 p.m. Eastern, we will have Pole Vault and Sunshine and Friends on the, it's not called Hangover. What's it called now? The Friday night weekend warm-up. That's called the weekend warm-up. It's Friday 13th edition. Then you got Lori's Mishmash coming on with guests. There's always a fun crew there hanging out. And then we have Gary Hubbs with the Friday the 13th House Wrecker following all that. Technically for me, it's on Saturday. Technically. It'll be Friday the 13th. I have the irritating vibration turned on for text so I can really be pissed at whoever is bothering me. I do that sometimes. Not all my things, but sometimes I get like, some of my things give me wrist vibrations and I'm like, what do you want right now? Yeah, that, I mean, it's probably safe for YouTube. Probably. Yeah, Pole Vault has so many subs, things get buried. It's true. Oh, thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. They were a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun to hang out with, and I learned a lot of stuff because he knows a lot about music and stuff. And then Pole Vault knows about junk. So we will talk about stuff, but then Pole Vault will talk about junk. Stuff and things. Yeah, I meant to write back to that. I just remembered that as I was saying that. I was like, oh, crap. I think I tried to tell him that I was good, but then I didn't actually reply. But let's just say I'm going to say yes. Let's see. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Ray. Shelly says, oh, sub to 150, 200 channels. I think I have, yeah, maybe even more than that. It's a lot. Sometimes some of you I'm sub to and you don't do anything. Like you don't have any content. And then sometimes I'm subbed to people who do way too much content. Gorgeous here. Gonna go play in the dirt with paint after this. Ooh. Pretty cool to see a whole lineup of shows developing and making Friday night a lot of fun. I agree, Gary. I think it's pretty cool. And I appreciate everybody who comes and checks it out. I know there's a lot of stuff happening on YouTube on Fridays, so it is pretty fun. Well, you sold it. I don't think anyone's gonna miss this now. I'm very nearly a fully qualified stick snapper now. Just need to break a Hungarian hickory 5B and you're golden. Well, maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday is the day you do it. Yeah, Ray's okay. It's Ray's nap time. We gotta wrap this up. So I will see you all tomorrow night on Lies and Love Songs, and we will see you also. Okay, so Chad's tonight, Jade's tonight. So I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see Smitty on Tuesday. And then Smitty again on Friday with me. And then we will do it all again. Oh, also Friday Song Club. We will do it all again over and over again. Just big circles. So thank you for being here. Thank you to all the new members. Thank you for being awesome people who are just cool to hang out with. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Rocksteady, for subscribing and being a member. Thank you, Steve Turgoose, for being here. And Gary. And Ryan is trying his true. They do make rattan sticks. Those would be easy to break. Shelly, hope you have a great day too. And happy birthday, Ray. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And we will see you all soon. Everybody have a great Sunday and big love to y'all. Bye, everybody.